Welcome to the beating heart of the galactic empire, the Department of Logistics. The unsung heroes behind every poorly planned invasion, delayed TIE fighter shipment, and mysteriously over-budget Star Destroyer. Some call it bureaucracy. We call it unavoidable. Shall we begin? First stop the copy room, a serene space where dreams come to die one paper jam at a time. Over there, Lieutenant Falden is wrestling with a copier that's older than the Empire itself. Falden's been promoted 3 times, not because of skill, but because his predecessor filed a complaint about copier maintenance and disappeared. The moral? Machines break, people break faster. And now, the break room. Ah, the smell of burnt coffee and crushed spirits. That gurgling sound? It's the coffee machine. It hasn't worked properly since the Clone Wars, but it still does a better job than the cafeteria staff. Over in the corner, Captain Lintock is microwaving yesterday's gelatinous protein surprise. You can tell it's yesterday's by the smell of defeat. Bon appétit. Next, the open office. A visionary concept where junior officers and interns work shoulder to shoulder in a hotbed of passive-aggressive tension. Listen closely. Lieutenant Kravik is typing up a totally urgent report that he'll label high priority so he can avoid his supervisor's requests for actual work. Kravik is a genius. He hasn't completed a single real task in 6 months, and yet Employee of the Month. Now the meeting room. A sacred space for corporate gladiators to battle over who can talk the longest without saying anything useful. Right now, Major Vrel is presenting a 67-slide deck on optimizing stormtrooper supply chain efficiency. The slides? Stock images of stormtroopers holding boxes. The point? Non-existent. The result? Non-existent. Ah, the sound of accountability. That crash. Officer Tell dropping a data pad filled with fake invoices he submitted to hide budget reallocations for his weekend sabacc tournaments. The hurried footsteps. That's Tell realizing the Empire takes creative accounting very seriously. Last week, HR implemented a new policy called immediate retribution. Very effective. The sound shifts to faint chewing and the crinkle of stolen ration bar wrappers. Let's peek into the supply closet, a sanctuary for the broken. Corporal Nix is in here enjoying her lunch. Well, technically it's not her lunch, it's stolen rations. She's perfected the art of pilfering. 1 ration bar for her, 2 for the black market on Coruscant. If she's lucky, she'll retire early. If she's unlucky, well, the compactor doesn't discriminate. The background changes to faint chatter, accompanied by glasses clinking and liquid pouring. And now the officers' lounge. Senior officers sip expensive Corellian whiskey while exchanging thinly veiled insults. Every laugh is hollow, every toast is insincere. Captain Derrin just told Major Gelt that he admires his loyalty, a euphemism for "you're next on my transfer list." Watch out, Gelt, there's only 1 promotion, and it's always over someone else's corpse. And finally, the wellness station. It's empty, of course. Wellness is an illusion here, but the sign is nice. Your mental health is vital to the Empire. Chuckling. The Empire prefers employees who are stressed, paranoid, and too busy watching their backs to unionize. Effective, isn't it? And that concludes our tour of the Department of Logistics. Remember, success here isn't about working hard. It's about surviving long enough to make someone else fail first. Pause. Then, in a sinister whisper, sleep well. And if you don't, HR has a wonderful program for handling complaints.